Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. So, Ebanie Bridges, if you don't know who that is, she's the one over there to the left. She calls herself the Blonde Bomber. Now, if you don't know why she calls herself the Blonde Bomber, well, I think you're just stupid. But anyway, she's known more for her attire at weigh-ins, and how Eddie Hearn is trying his best not to look at her tush, her booty. It's hilarious, man. But she's no more for her weigh-ins, and she's comfortable with, kind of showing it all to the world than she is for her in-ring performances, although she's a good fighter. But she's showing off in this picture next to the one you've probably been staring at the last 1 minute and 5 seconds. She's showing off that she has a really, really bad hand injury. Looks like it could be broke, man. And that's as a result of her fight with Shannon O'Connell, where they actually went to war, man. And looks like she broke that hand. Now, she was throwing that right hand very hard in that fight, where she went on to actually stop her rival to defend her world title, man. But Bridges, who is 35, man, she's got to figure out what to do going forward. Now she has her hand broken, and she ended up having to fight that match pretty much one-handed. And so she says she's so confident in her abilities that she's willing to go into any fight feeling that she's handicapped, because she just feels like no matter who she gets in the ring with, that she'll get the job done. And she feels that her performance this past weekend is just a testament to her skill set and how she's levels above all of her competitions. Now, going forward, she is looking forward to defending her world championship, but she expects to be out a lengthy spell because, breaking that hand and those bones in that hand are very fragile and delicate. She's going to be out for a while, man, because, it's one thing to go ahead and get the surgery, then in case if there's any physical therapy and stuff like that involved. So she's going to be out for a while. But this is where it makes you wonder, right? She says that she was already having some pain in her hand, okay? And in her camp, she was pretty much training and sparring just using her left hand. But she didn't want to pull out the fight because she felt that if she had to, she could still go on and batter the opponent, and she'd be able to sort things out. But my thing is this. Why come out and talk about how you were basically fighting with one hand? Although she won, I just don't think it's necessary to come out and say that, because there are certain rules and everything, especially with these commissions, where these fighters, men and women, they have to sign a disclaimer, which pretty much saying they're healthy and they're able to fight, and they're, for the most part, if there are any medications or injuries that they have, they're supposed to detail all that and disclose that, which she didn't. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't think there's going to be any repercussions for her not disclosing whatever, the fact that she had a bruised right hand or potentially broken right hand going into the fight. But she is saying that she's booked for surgery and she's going to be getting it taken care of. There was a lot of disrespect between the two. The Blonde Bomber is not really a disrespectful kind of person, but she just felt like, you know what, when somebody wants to come at her fierce, they want to come out and show hungry, that she's going to be even more ferocious, even more hungry, and she's going to show that she can bang, and that she's going to show that she's the better opponent and why she's the world champion. So she is Australian. She hoped to make Australia proud, which I think she did, but we'll see exactly when she returns and how she returns after that hand surgery, if she'll continue to dominate opponents like she's been doing to retain her world championship. That being said, I'm looking forward to her return, not really to watch her boxing, but just to see what she's not going to wear at the next weigh-in, because I rather enjoy that. Y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, 7 continents. I'm in the breeze.